It's Johnny Jones. I'm here at home, and today we have the Fanon Spokesman 1 radio. This is a bike radio manufactured in 1976 and transmits on CB bands as well as it can hear AM. You can't transmit on AM, but it can receive AM. I should be more clear. CB is also AM, but what I mean to say is medium wave broadcast in AM. In other words, instead of getting into a huge amount of history, because AM technically is a mode of modulation, and FM is a mode of modulation, yet people refer to them as the AM and FM bands. They are not. You know what? Never mind. You can listen to the radio with this thing, man. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the back. By the way, obviously bike radio. It's got a reflector, man. Ha ha. Anyways, let's look at the back here. Now, this is a little bit dark, so let me lighten it up for you some. So you have your selector there for your channel, which can be switched down here from the WT to AM switch. I'm not sure what the WT stands for. It is in transmit CB mode when you switch to that, but I don't know what it stands for. Your speaker and your mic are in the same place right here. This detaches as well. There's a call button and a transmit button, and of course the antenna, which is, I suppose, I have no way of testing the SWR, but I suppose, let me just do this. Sorry about that. I don't have a stand, so it's becoming a bit of an issue. But, alright, so we got the antenna up. Let's pop this off right quick so I can show you what else it has there. It's a Spokesman 1, and let's hope I can focus enough to let you see. Let's see here. There. It's got the official TIN codes that I never use personally, but if you ever wanted to use them, I guess you could. So I imagine a kid would be along on his bicycle listening to the radio or talking to his buddies, and some trucker would come on and say, 10-4, good buddy, or whatever, and he would be like, oh, what's that? 10-4. Oh, that means you want to buy some cocaine, or whatever that means. I don't know. What does 10-4 actually mean, though, honestly? Does it just mean okay, got message? That's what it means. Okay, got message. Let's turn this thing on. Switch into AM mode, and let's just leave this light on for a little help, huh? Let me focus a bit. It's just, my room is so dark that it is a pain in the ass to try to get. I don't think my room's actually this dark. It's just, I guess it's the cameras. But anyways, so let me go ahead and put this back, because this is actually our speaker. And it goes there, it fits right there. Let's turn it on, volume knob. Now you can't hear much at this time because this switch sucks, but let's try to, there we go. Let's go ahead and adjust the frequency.
And that's what I do. And you know, so to just close them all.
This runs off of a 9-volt battery.
George, I don't know. There's a lot of.
We can't stay on channel too long because we can actually get flagged, and our video can be taken down because of us recording a broadcast, unfortunately. Apparently it's happened to a lot of Crystal Radio guys that have made the videos on Crystal Radios. You get the general idea. That works. Switch to WT here. Now we are listening to CB bands. And if you notice, if I can try to focus for you, that the bands no longer show, well, they still show the 13, 10, 8, 7. But up here is what you're looking at. You're looking at the 27, 1, what is that? 27, 1, 2, 5. Let's try to go to channel, that's a 26 right there. Let's try to go to channel 19. And see, that's 125. That's one, so 185 is, I guess, around there somewhere, huh? Let's try to transmit on channel 19 with a different transmitter. Of course, my trusty never go anywhere without it. Never go anywhere anyway. I'm always here at home. Focus! 38 WXST. See what channel we're on. 19. Let's try transmitting. Alright, I want you to listen very closely and carefully. And hopefully we won't get feedback. If we get feedback, I'll cuss. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit off frequency. Let's try transmitting. I'll try transmitting on a different one till we find it. I could adjust that, but it's a little harder to do that with one hand on the phone. So let's do this. Hello, 1, 2. 21. Hello, 1, 2. 22. Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. It feels like it's getting worse. Go to 18. Hello, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better. Alright, let me hold it down with my chin and see if we can get on frequency. Get a feedback loop when we get on frequency. Sounds good. Forgot to turn it down. So we got a feedback loop to help us out, but now it ain't helping us out no more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Modulation. Hammer time. Putting down 1500 watts. 1500 watts. Hammer. Audio. Just gonna yell it down the whole world. Audio. Everybody listen to me. Audio. I'm that guy that keeps talking on a channel real close to you, and it keeps getting you interference over and over and over. It keeps cramming your legs, but I won't keep talking over you. I'm gonna keep keying on you. Sorry. It happens sometimes. I become the incredible idiot. Dun dun dun. Okay, so let's see if this thing transmits. I know the answer, by the way. You don't. You can be surprised, but I won't be. Alright, we should be on frequency. Our antenna is fully extended. I don't know if this thing is matched to 50 ohms. I'm sure it is. It's probably a 50 ohm. I don't know. Can you please come off of there, man? Thank you. So, let's see here. We do get a carrier. Here's the issue, though. Audio 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 Nothing. In fact, there seems to be some issue here where it will transmit when you move this. Audio 1, 2. So that needs to be fixed, unfortunately. And I'll probably have to get a soldering iron out for that one. And I'm sure there's capacitors in here that are completely dead. I mean, this thing is, what, 50 years old? So, yeah. Well, not quite. It's 44, but come on, 50, right? Hey, I'm sorry, guys. If you're 44, you're probably mad at me right now. I know I hate when everyone calls me 30, even though I'm not frickin' 30. I'm 2 years away from 30, okay? Alright. Anyways, this is the Freebander. I should mention that before I go. This is technically illegal. You're not supposed to transmit on frequencies other than the ones allocated to you. With this sort of setup where you can change frequency at will there, you can actually illegally talk on channels not allocated to you. You could talk between channels. Now, this would, considering this is running on a 9-volt battery, I don't think the FCC are going to care too much. Hey, you never know, they might come knocking down my door tomorrow, but I don't think this is a freebander's dream because, yeah, it's a 9-volt battery. You're talking off of an antenna that's 2.5, 3 foot long, 2.5, I think, something like that. And, but, you know, this had to be, think about this for a second. You're a kid, you're riding on your bike, it's 1976, right? What's playing on the radio? Like, Slow Ride is playing on your radio, and yeah, and your buddy, so you're listening to Slow Ride, right? And then your buddy you see down the street, he's got a radio, and you just switch over. Well, it's already in AM, but you just switch over right there, and then boom, you're talking to your buddy. And all of a sudden, you guys can hear truckers. You go beside the road and you turn, you get close to 19. You guys can hear truckers. You hear, like, truckers cussing and going on. And back in 76, things were going crazy with CB radio. You could hear everyone. You could hear people all over the place because CB radio was exploding. Man, I bet that was fun. It's Johnny Jones. I'm here at home. And I'll see you later.